On Sunday, Russia said that it downed two Ukrainian drones flying over border regions after the governor of Belgorod region said that a drone carrying explosives had killed a man. Russia and the Moscow-annexed Crimean Peninsula have been hit by a wave of attacks in the past month since Kyiv warned in July it aimed to return the conflict to Russian territory. The governor of Russia's Kursk region, which lies next to the Ukrainian border, said that a drone had crashed into an apartment building in Kursk city overnight, blowing out windows on several floors. It was not clear whether this was one of the drones reportedly shot down by Defense Ministry earlier. The US military said that 3 US Marines died during military exercises in northern Australia on Sunday in a helicopter crash that Prime Minister Anthony Albanese called tragic. According to reports, a V-22 Osprey helicopter with about 20 US Marines on board had crashed off the coast of Darwin. The Australian Broadcaster Corporation or ABC had earlier said that one person was in critical condition, two were stable, and there were no reports of fatalities. Albanese, speaking at a previously scheduled press conference, declined to provide details about the crash or rescue efforts, which he said took place on Melville Island north of Darwin during Exercise Predators Run 2023. The junta in Niger has ordered its armed forces to go on the highest alert, citing an increased threat of attack, according to an internal document issued Friday by its defense chief. The document, which was shared widely online, said the order to be on maximum alert would allow forces to respond adequately in case of any attack and avoid a general surprise. The military junta said that the decision to put troops on the highest alert came in response to the threats of aggression that are becoming more and more palpable and to be ready with an adequate response to these warnings. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has been wrapped up in a new conflict of interest row. Allegations have cropped up against him that his family would financially benefit from a post-Brexit trade deal between India and the UK. The controversy comes ahead of his visit to India for the G20 summit next month. Since this year, both India and the UK have been negotiating to implement a free trade deal. Trade experts and parliamentarians have raised concerns over potential transparency issues related to Sunak's wife Akshata Murthy's shareholdings in Infosys. Indian origin entrepreneur and Republican Party's youngest presidential contender, Vivek Ramaswamy, stressed that a stronger US-India relationship is the key to economic independence from China. He said that the country is economically dependent on China today. Ramaswamy said that it would be easier to declare independence from that Chinese relationship if the US had a stronger relationship with India. At 38, Ramaswamy is the youngest Republican presidential candidate ever. He is currently on a 2-day swing to the crucial state of Iowa. On January 15th, Iowa will kick off the 2024 Republican presidential primary season.